Hey, it's Brent from the Crypto Basic Podcast. Thanks for finding your way to our YouTube channel. What follows here is a clip from our Friday flagship episode. And what that is it's an episode that covers the news and goings on of the week. And we've kind of broken that down into individual segments now when we throw it up on YouTube. So if you like what you see, you can listen to the full episode wherever you get your podcasts. And the link is in the description below. And if you like the video format, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and like the video. We would appreciate it.
All right, Brent, you've had some issues with the Substratum community lately. How detailed would you like to go into that?
Well, first of all, I got something wrong, so it's super important that I put out a correction when it is due. During the long video that we posted, I think a couple weeks ago now, we talked about the ICO and how the ICO was ending on December 15th, and they were promising some code updates past that. Well, the Substratum community decided to attack me on Reddit and go absolutely ballistic on me, and one of the guys starts going, "You didn't even do level 1 research. You don't even know when the ICO ends on January 15th. You're an idiot. How did you not know that?" And I was like, I feel like I researched that. Like, that's pretty level 1 knowledge. And I was using that as a reason for a red flag. So it turns out in my conversation with the CMO, Christian Pope, he told me that the ICO ended on the 15th. I had the screenshot of it. I posted it in response to this Beowulf idiot. And he still said, "Oh, what? You didn't go check?" And I'm like, "No, dude, the CMO told me that's when the ICO ended. I kind of thought I could take him at his word." So you're right. Maybe I should have double checked on something that the team posted there.
Comes from the source, you know.
No. Like, it was obviously a legitimate just mistake by him, and a legitimate mistake is not something I'm going to shit all over somebody for. I just want to correct, because one of the things I said as a red flag was that if nothing is fixed until after they're doing their second ICO, then I was saying, like, obviously they're pushing that back so that they can raise more funds. So that's not the case. I want to remove that as a red flag officially. That should not count against the community. I apologize for misreporting that. I wish we had communicated properly. But again, it was just a little communication mistake. Not something that we can shit on them for. Something that we can shit on them for, however, is so since then, the CEO has made the announcement on Twitter that they will be day trading with their ICO funds. I'm sorry, he didn't say day trading. I'm going to get shit all over if I don't give you the exact quote, right? So his exact quote, and I'll leave the "us" in there for effect. "We're taking advantage of the trader that we have in full time, and we are going to be actively trading a portion of the Ethereum so that we can trade up, basically. So we can sell at the top of the bands and buy at the bottom of the bands." That is a direct quote from a YouTube video that he posted, and we have the link in the show notes. I didn't embellish that at all, but basically they've decided that day trading is fine. The argument in the community is, the white paper says that we might hold some funds in Tether sometimes. Pretty sure the white paper doesn't say that you're going to be actively trading. He's got one guy making the trades, one trader, and he thinks it's
but he's full time.
Yeah. So I think it's actually...
but how many bots, Brent?
Yeah.
I think it's super irresponsible to hold all your funds in Ethereum or your own token anyways, so that's fine to diversify. But literally trying to accumulate more money, it sounds like, the bear markets hurt them, bear markets hurt everybody else, and they're kind of grabbing at what they can to find ways for extra money. Like, I've seen gamblers with this mentality where they're like, "Look, I need $100,000. I only have 10,000. So my options are go play craps or not have the $100,000 I need. So I'm going to go play craps and see what happens." Again, we don't have a great view of active trading on this show, and we still haven't had anybody on the show that can change our mind.
It's not just that. Also, look at the incentive structure here. Essentially, they're gambling with other people's money and they get to keep the profit. So what does that mean? Any rational actor is going to take higher risk because you are not taking the risk. Higher risk is a higher possible reward. Their risk side is eliminated because they're gambling with your money. This is just absolutely shameful. Has nothing to do with developing a cryptocurrency project.
Yep. I'm pretty sure people who invested in Substratum did not invest in a day trader trading. Now they're like, oh, we're only doing a portion of the funds and all this. My pleas that the high risk fall on deaf ears. Even if it is profitable, the risk is significantly higher than just diversifying that and letting it sit there and using it when needed. So, but on the good side of what they're doing, they have actually started their new contract, and it looks like they've adjusted their mint token problem where they could mint infinite number of tokens. They still called it the mint function despite saying that they were going to remove it, but they've changed how it works apparently, so it should be good. And if you're wondering how their ICO is going, they've raised less than $20,000 in their public sale. But they've got $5 million of private investors, so I'm sure it's going to be okay.
What did Anthony Lusardi say you needed to run a full blockchain project? Like 1 or 2 million?
A few million. I think he said a few million. I mean, he wasn't too specific on it, but they raised a lot on their first ICO. So,
well, I mean, if 5 million extra should go really, 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 really far then.
Yeah.
And at this point, they've completely downvote everything I post on Reddit. They hit me in the fantasy football subreddits. They hit me in, I started posting about my poop in one of them. They got me on that one. Like they're just we've made a complete enemy out of the community, and they're going to keep.
Hey, it's Brent again. Remember me from the beginning of the episode? I'm here to remind you that the Crypto Basic Podcast are not financial advisors. We're in fact idiots, and everything we are doing here is for your entertainment only. All investments have inherent risk. Please do your own research. Do not listen to us. And never invest more than you can afford to lose. Thanks for watching.